San Diego Comic-Con, one of two nerd meccas when it comes to comic book conventions, where you wait in line for an abysmally long time to get into the theater to be side by side with a bunch of sweaty nerds all anticipating the same thing you are, the first footage of upcoming comic book movies. Now of course in the last decade or so, Marvel has really had a huge presence at San Diego Comic-Con, coming out there showing early trailers, releasing posters, movie titles, and so forth and so forth. So this year will be very different, as they're not going. Okay, so let me reiterate that. So Marvel is going, Marvel Studios is going, but they're not going to have that giant presence at Hall H. Now, Hall H is, of course, that giant theater where they're packing thousands of people just to be able to bring out the actors onto stage and talk about stuff and various other aspects. This is where all the hype happens. This is where the trailers leak from. This is that stuff where they're very careful about what's being brought out that's usually never shown to people. So, yeah, it's rather interesting. So, yeah, them abandoning San Diego Comic-Con actually giving a Hall H presence isn't anything to really be surprised at. For one, they're citing that they want Infinity War to settle, which is a reason they're not doing it, and I can 100% believe that. Two, I just don't think they need to. At the end of summer, they have D23. They have their own thing that they can do, right? Like, they don't really need to do any of this. And also, it's going to be right alongside when Infinity War is leaving theaters, and you're going to have Ant-Man and the Wasp out there. And Captain Marvel is still far enough away that you don't need to do much. So, there's really no reason for them to have a Hall H panel when there's so many other moving pieces and things happening. Sure, you could bring out Tom Holland, but he's going to be starting to shoot Spider-Man, so that's pointless. And honestly, it doesn't seem like they're going to have much competition from anybody, so why bother with a Hall H panel? Why waste all that money and everything and trying to organize everything? And we know what all it's going to be is tons of the same question regarding Avengers 4 and Fantastic Four and X-Men. So why bring all these actors and just why not skip it?